In this video, we will solve some solved examples or some questions of chapter number 3 of NCERT, that is motion in a straight line, or I can say motion in one dimension. So our first question is, if velocity of a particle is v is equals to 3t square plus 2 in meter per second, then find the displacement and the acceleration. We have to find the displacement between time t is equal to 2 second to time t is equal to 3 second, and we have to find the acceleration at time t is equals to 3 second. So the displacement is given as integration of velocity with respect to time. So velocity is 3t square plus 2, and limits are time is t is equals to 2 second to t is equals to 3 seconds dt. So its integration will be 3t cube by 3 plus 2t plus any constant, let it be 0, and then putting the limits 2 to 3. So it will be t cube plus 2t, putting the limits 2 to 3. Putting 3 first, we will get cube of 3 plus 2 times of 3. Cube of 3 is 27 plus twice of 3 is 6 minus lower limit. Putting 2 here, we will get 8 plus 4. It will be 21 meter. Now for finding the acceleration is differentiation of velocity with respect to time. So it will be d by dt of 3t square plus 2. Differentiating it, we will get 2 will come forward, it will become 6t plus 0. So it is 6t acceleration at t is equals to 3 seconds. We will have acceleration is equal to 6 into 3, that is 18 meter per second square. Hence, question was asking for the displacement is 21 meter, and the acceleration is 18 meter per second square. Moving towards the next question. Second question is, if x is equals to x and y are the coordinates of the particle such that x is equals to 3t square plus 4t and y is equals to 90, then find the acceleration at t is equals to 5 second. So how to solve it? We know that velocity is equal to differentiation of position. So it will be differentiation of x is, it will be 6t plus 4. This is velocity in the direction of x. Similarly, acceleration in the direction of x will be again the differentiation of the velocity. It will be 6. Then for y, velocity in y direction, it will be differentiation of y. It will be 9 only. This is the velocity in y direction, and acceleration in the y direction, since it is constant, so it will be 0. Hence the net acceleration will be ax square plus ay squares square root. So it will be 6 square plus 0's squares of square root. It will be 6 meter per second. 6 meter per second square. So in this question, final answer is acceleration, that is 6 meter per second square. Now moving towards our next question. Next question is, an object starts its motion from origin and its instantaneous velocity is given by v is equals to 60 square meter per second. Initially the object is starting its motion from origin and its instantaneous velocity is given in the function of time, that is v is equals to 60 square, and it is in meter per second, its unit. We have to find its average acceleration and average velocity. So what to do? We know that acceleration is given by v2 minus v1. Average acceleration, it is v2 minus v1 upon t2 minus t1. So final velocity minus initial velocity. Final velocity v is given in the form of 6t square, so final velocity, final time is 3, so it will be 6 into t square, 3 square minus 6 into initial time is 1 square upon time 3 minus 1, so it will be 3 square is 9, 9 6 is 54 minus 6 upon 2, it will be 48 upon 2, so it will be 24 meter per second square. This is the average acceleration. Question is also asking for the average velocity. What is average velocity? Average velocity is change in displacement with respect to change in time. So what if velocity is 6t square, then what will be displacement? When the velocity is 6t square, then its displacement will be integration 6 integration of t square will be t cube by 3, so it will be 2t cube. Putting here final displacement at time t is equal to 3 will be 2t cube, twice of 3's cube minus again twice of 1's cube upon 3 minus 1. So 3's cube is 27 into 2, it will be 54 again, minus 2 upon 2, it will give us 52 upon 2, that is 26 meter per second. So its average velocity is 26 meter per second and its average acceleration is 24 meter per second square. Our next question is, if instantaneous velocity is v, then we have to find the instantaneous acceleration at point A. This is point A, and the graph is given between root v. V is instantaneous velocity, it is the square root of instantaneous velocity with respect to x. X is the distance or displacement or position, and this is a point A. A slope is given at the angle of 37 degree, and at point A the value of root v is given 2 and there is no value given for the x. We have to find instantaneous acceleration. So instantaneous acceleration, we know that acceleration is given by dv by dt, and one more formula is there, that is v dv by dx. There are two formulas for the acceleration. First of all, what I do, I will take its slope. We know that slope is given by tan theta and angle is 37 degree, so tan 37 degree is 3 by 4. Now if I want to find a slope by a given graph, then what I have to do, I have to differentiate the y-axis with respect to x-axis. So on the y-axis it is root v and on the x-axis it is x only. So the slope can also be given by d by dx of root v. Can I write it in the form of d root v upon dv into dv? I have multiplied dv and divided dv at the same time. Similarly, the dx is same and I am also multiplying it by v upon v. See what happens, it was d root v by dx. D root v by dx, I have multiplied it by v and dv by dv. Why so? Because we can now we cannot differentiate root v with respect to x directly, but we can differentiate this one. So it will become 1 upon 2 root v. This is the differentiation of root v, and it will become v dv by dx, and this one is 1 by v. So after solving it, what I will get, v dv by dx, v dv by dx is a, so it will be a upon, it will be 2v root v, 2v root v, and what is this? This one is slope, d by dx root v, and it is slope. So now put the value of v and root v. 2 root v is 2 at point A, so root v is 2. If root v is 2, then what will be v? It will be square of it, so it will be 4. Now slope is 3 by 4. Putting here 3 by 4 is equals to, this will become a by 8. Sorry, it is a by 16. A by 16. Hence, cross multiplying it, I will get a is equals to 16 3s are 48. 48 by 4, 12 units. So this is the final answer for the instantaneous acceleration at point A. So always remember, this is the very important formula, that A is equals to dv by dt, that is the differentiation of v with respect to time, and again dv by dv by dx. Now our next question is, a particle starts from origin with initial velocity v0. A particle is starting from origin, means x is equal to 0 if it is moving in the x-axis, and its initial velocity is v0. Its acceleration is increasing with time t as bt, means acceleration is increasing linearly, and its value is given as a is equals to bt. We have to find the distance traveled. If a is equals to bt, if a is equals to bt, then this is acceleration. Acceleration can be written as dv by dt is equals to bt, and dv will be bt dt. Now taking integration on the both side, integration of dv, integration of bt dt. Now putting the limits, when the time is 0, means initially the velocity is v0, and when the time is final time, that is t, then let the velocity becomes v. So integration of dv with the limits, it will be v minus v0 is equals to, and its value will become bt square by 2. So v will be equal to v0 plus bt square by 2. This is velocity. We know that velocity can be written in the form of dx by dt is equals to v0 plus bt square by 2. Now for finding dx, let dt towards the right side, it will be v0 plus bt square by 2 times of dt. Again taking the integration on the both side, the integration of v0 with respect to dt, it will be displacement or distance, it will be v0 t plus b by 2 into t cube by 3. So x will be equal to v0 into t plus 1 by 6 bt cube. So this will be the final answer, and this is the displacement or the distance covered by the particle in time t. Now our next question is, the instantaneous velocity of a particle is given by v is equals to 4t cube minus 2t. This is the velocity of the particle, and it is given in the meter per second. And also the question is saying that it is starts from origin, means x is equals to 0 and moving along the x-axis only. We have to find its acceleration when it is 2 meter away from the origin, means we have to find the acceleration when x is equals to 2. So first of all, the question is saying that v is equals to 4t cube minus 2t. So I can find x from here, that is the integration of v with respect to t. So it will be integrated, so the integration of 4t cube minus 2t, it will be t raised to the power 4 minus t square. How? T cube will become t raised to the power 4 by 4, this 4 will be cancelled out, and again t will become t square by 2, 2 will again be cancelled out. So x is equals to v dt, or we can say t raised to the power 4 minus t square. The value of x is given, value of x is 2 meter away, so 2 is equals to t raised to the power 4 minus t square, or I can write it as t raised to the power 4 minus t square plus 2, sorry, minus 2 is equals to 0. By factorizing it, I will get t square minus 2 and this will be t square plus 1 is equals to 0. Now time cannot be negative, so t square cannot be equal to minus 1. So I am taking t square minus 2 is equals to 0. T square minus 2 is equals to 0. So t will be equal to, taking the positive part only, that will be the root 2. Question is asking for acceleration. So acceleration will be differentiation of velocity. So differentiation of 4t cube minus 2t, it will be 12t square minus 2. We have to find the acceleration at this time. So putting the value of t is equals to root 2 or t square is equals to 2, in this we will get 12 into 2 minus 2. It will be 22 meter per second square, as the velocity was in meter per second. So this is the acceleration when the particle is 2 meter away from the origin. Now moving towards our next question. A particle is moving with acceleration a is equals to 3x square plus 2x plus 2, where x is displacement. Here the displacement relation with acceleration is given, and it is saying that initially the particle was at x is equals to 1 meter and its velocity was v is equals to 2 meter per second. So its initial position is at 1 meter and its initial velocity is 2 meter per second. What we have to do? When the particle was at 1 meter, the velocity was 2 meter per second. We have to find its velocity when the particle is at 2 meter. Okay, fine. So it is given that a is equals to 3x square plus 2x plus 2. Now we know that the formula of acceleration is v dv by dx. It will be equal to 3x square plus 2x plus 2. Now v dv will be equal to 3x square plus 2x plus 2's into dx. So integrating it both side, what is the initial value of x? Initial value of x is 1. And what is the initial value of velocity? It is 2. Fine. And what is the final value of displacement? It is 2. And what is the final value of velocity? It is not given. We have to find, let it be v. So integrating v with the limits v and 2, it will be v square by 2, putting the limits 2 to v is equals to, its integration will be 3x cube by 3 plus 2x square by 2 plus 2x, putting the limits 1 to 2. So this will give us v square by 2 minus 2 square by 2, and this will give us x cube plus x square plus 2x with the limits 1 to 2. Solving it, we will get v square by 2 is equals to, putting the limits 2's cube plus 2 square plus 2 times of 2 minus cube of 1, cube of square of 1 and twice of 1, and taking this negative part towards the right side, it will become positive. So we will get the value of v, that is under root 28 meter per second. Now our next question is, find the retardation if the displacement time relation is given by t is equals to alpha x square plus beta x in the terms of v, where alpha and beta are the constants. We have to find the retardation, and displacement time relation is given as like this. It is t is equals to alpha x square plus beta x. Question is saying that alpha and beta are the constant. So differentiating with respect to time on the both side, d by dt on the both side, alpha x square plus beta x. So it will equal to 1, and its differentiation will be 2 alpha x dx by dt plus beta dx by dt. What is dx by dt? Dx by dt is v. So it will be 2 alpha v into x plus beta v 1. So the value of v from here, it will be 1 upon 2 alpha x plus beta. This is the velocity. and question is asking for retardation, or I can say the negative of acceleration. So to find the acceleration, we know that its formula is v dv by dx. So v, and differentiation of velocity with respect to x, we have to differentiate this one. So its differentiation will be minus 1 upon 2 alpha x plus beta's square multiplied by 2 alpha. Taking this as 2 alpha x plus beta raised to the power minus 1 will come forward and the whole power will become minus 2. So taken into the denominator, we will get the positive, and then differentiating 2 alpha x plus beta, the differentiation of 2 alpha x will be 2 alpha, and for 2 alpha and for beta it will be 0. So v dv by dx will become this. Now 1 upon 2 alpha x plus beta, this is v, so it will be 1 upon v square. So it will be 1 upon v, this one, so it will be v multiplied by minus of v square into 2 alpha, since v was 1 upon 2 alpha x plus beta. So acceleration will be minus 2 alpha v cube. Question is asking for retardation. What is retardation? Retardation is negative of acceleration. So it will become 2 alpha v cube.